is nothing more than a bunch of computer data! It's just a bunch of fake stuff made by slapping textures on top of polygons! How the hell do you find any part of this made-up world beautiful?
I don't know about you, but I definitely find Yuri Lowenthal as one of the many reasons I want to make Spider-Man PS4's world so beautiful. Anyways, welcome back, true believers and spectacular Spidey fans, to a very special Spider-Man PS4 related video. And if you guys don't necessarily know what makes this video so special, it is because today, at the time of this recording on March 5th, 2018, it is Yuri Lowenthal's 47th birthday, and I just want to take the time to say from myself and the Spidey Squad to wish you, Yuri, a very happy birthday. And as you guys should know already, Yuri Lowenthal is the voice actor who is portraying Peter Parker in Spider-Man PS4. Now, strangely enough, Insomniac Games have not confirmed or denied that Yuri is voicing Peter in the game, but we can obviously recognize his voice from all these other great things he's been in, from anime and video games and some TV shows, that is definitely 100% Yuri Lowenthal's voice. Once again, it's not confirmed, but we can obviously tell it is. And that also strangely relates to what Insomniac tweeted out today by saying, "Happy birthday to Yuri Lowenthal. We had mucho fun working with you on Sunset Overdrive." And for those of you who didn't know, Yuri Lowenthal also voiced the main male protagonist in Sunset Overdrive if you chose to be a male or a female.
Together we'll take Bisco down. Or we won't, but we'll get some wicked respawn animations.
And now, seeing how we're going to get Yuri Lowenthal as Peter Parker in Spider-Man PS4, I'm just very excited to see what he's going to be bringing to the table in this game. However, another reason what makes this video special is because I'm going to be recapping all the previous performances that Yuri Lowenthal has had as Spider-Man in other Marvel games or other Spider-Man games. Now, after doing some research and excluding Yuri's involvement within Marvel's Spider-Man, I have found him in a total of 4 other Marvel games where he has, in fact, voiced Spider-Man. However, if I have left any out, please let me know in the comment section down below. So, from what I can find, the very first time Yuri Lowenthal ever voiced Spider-Man in any video game is actually in
I hate those squaddies.
The Superhero Squad Online. Now, I've never played this game in my entire life, but apparently it came out back in 2011 and was some sort of MMORPG that you could go online and play with your friends. There was a huge roster of Marvel characters to choose from, all the way from the characters within the show or just from the characters that were not featured in the show, like Spider-Man. And given that this is a kids game, the developers made it even more fun to have your character interact with the other players online and also have the characters do really funny emotes towards the player. And out of all the ones that Yuri Lowenthal did as Spider-Man, these are my favorites.
Say cheese! That's one for the cover. Here, kitty, kitty! Ready? 1, 2, 3! Invisible spider people! Awesome! What's this? Be gone, you filthy beast! Time for my heroic action pose! Sweet! Check it out! Yeah! Hacha! Oh no! Ah! Hey there! Wah! Yeah, take that!
And moving on to another game where Yuri voiced as Spider-Man is actually one where fellow awesome Spidey fan Chris Baker actually worked on this game. And I personally have this game downloaded on my PS4, and you should do it as well because it is one heck of a good time.
Hey, Spider-Man! It's just you and us.
Aren't you bored of trying to kill me yet, Eddie? All you ever do is fail at it.
Brought to you by the fine folks at Zen Studios, it's Spider-Man like you've never seen him before, in the form of Pinball. Yes, I am serious. So basically, Zen Studios has a long time history of making awesome video game pinball tables. Some can be based off of TV shows, cartoons, and specifically superheroes. And even though there was a Spider-Man themed pinball table that came out back in 2010, I was first introduced to Zen Pinball through the Venom table that was released in 2014, where Yuri Lowenthal also came back to voice as Spider-Man in that pinball table as well, and he just did an awesome job in that game. When you're hitting the ball around the table and scoring points, Yuri Lowenthal will usually come in and saying things like nice shot, or skill shot, or jackpot, and I just find it really enthusiastic in the way he delivers his dialogue. Plus, you get actually moving 3D models of Venom, Carnage, and Spider-Man in the pinball table while you're playing, which I find incredibly awesome. And if you're a skilled enough pinballer, you will eventually unlock Black Suit Spider-Man in the game, which is even more epic. So now we're moving on from the Marvel games that featured Spider-Man, like Superhero Squad Online and also Marvel Pinball, to actually standalone Spider-Man games where Yuri Lowenthal still voiced Spider-Man. And the next game where Yuri Lowenthal voices Spider-Man is based off of everyone's favorite Spider-Man movie on your mobile device.
Something big is going on here. I can feel it. I don't want to make things ugly, but if you insist.
Okay, on a serious note, the mobile game of The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is actually better than the console version. First off, the combat in this game is actually much more intricate and in-depth than you would expect from a mobile game. Unlike the console version where you basically have to keep spamming the attack button and the dodge button, this one actually gives you quite a lot of variety when attacking enemies. And second, even though it's a mobile game, Yuri Lowenthal actually gives a top-notch performance as Spider-Man in this game. And I don't want to give any spoilers away, but basically the best lines of dialogue that you will hear from Yuri Lowenthal in this game come from the Venom missions, easily. Plus, surprisingly enough, this game actually does include free roaming. I know, it's crazy. And the funny thing is, it's not all that bad, once you get the hang of the controls, that is. And now we're moving on to the last entry in the list, and where Yuri Lowenthal has officially voiced Spider-Man on your mobile device, and that is actually for a game that I personally still have downloaded on my phone, and I find it really, really fun.
Playtime is over, Webhead. The Sinister Six will make sure of it.
Oh boy. Either this guy just got his first case of acne, or something bad is happening.
If you're the kind of person who really likes free-running games like Temple Run, then I definitely recommend that you download Spiderman Unlimited. Now, even though it is really hard to try and get all those ISO 8s to try and unlock characters that you really want on your team, I think it is still a fun game to have as a download whenever you're not doing anything and you're not busy. Just have a nice free run of Spider-Man, or Spider-Girl, or Spider-Ham. Now, even though this game came out in 2014, I actually downloaded it on my phone in 2015, and I couldn't stop playing it because of how addicting it was. And to make the experience even more memorable, two really awesome AAA talented voice actors of Yuri Lowenthal and Laura Bailey actually voiced both Spider-Man and the Spider-Girl/women in the game. Yuri Lowenthal would voice all the male Spideys, while Laura Bailey would voice all the female Spideys. And speaking of Laura Bailey, I do think that she will also be the voice of Mary Jane in Spider-Man PS4 as well, so I do find it really interesting that Yuri Lowenthal and Laura Bailey are working together again in Spider-Man PS4, presumably, since even though at the time of this recording it's not officially confirmed that either one of them are going to be in the game, still, their voices are very recognizable and awesome, that I do think that they will both be recognizably voicing Spidey and Mary Jane in Spider-Man PS4, and that gets me super, super excited. But anyways, guys, those are the 4 Spidey games I could find and where Yuri Lowenthal actually voices Spider-Man in them, and I just can't wait to see his full performance in Spider-Man PS4 as Peter Parker. And by some crazy chance that you're actually watching my video, Yuri Lowenthal, I just want to say once again, have a very happy birthday, and that I can guarantee you for a fact that the hype levels that the Spidey Squad and I have for Spider-Man PS4 is
Over 9,000!
Over 9,000!
And scene. And scene.